What if everything we know, everything we touch, see, and experience is just the tip of an incomprehensible iceberg? What if God, the ultimate enigma, doesn't exist in the spaces we can measure, but in realms we cannot even fathom? The concept of higher dimensions has tantalized scientists, philosophers, and theologians alike. Could God, the divine force or universal consciousness, be hiding in these unseen layers of reality? The question leads us to the edge of human understanding, inviting us to peer into the abyss of possibility. Humans are prisoners of their own senses. We see in a narrow spectrum of light, hear within a limited range of frequencies, and navigate a three-dimensional world bound by time. Yet physics suggests that reality could extend far beyond these confines. Theoretical frameworks like string theory proposes the existence of up to 11 dimensions. If these higher dimensions exist, they are invisible and inaccessible to our senses, much like a flatlander cannot perceive the concept of height. This limitation raises profound questions. Could higher dimensions be the dwelling place of God? Is the divine force something or someone that exists just beyond the boundaries of our comprehension, watching us from an unimaginable vantage point? These questions challenge both science and faith, forcing us to consider the possibility that we are looking for God in all the wrong places. In physics, dimensions are not just abstract ideas, but fundamental building blocks of the universe. Our familiar three dimensions of space, length, width, and height, combined with the dimension of time, form the fabric of our observable reality. However, theories like string theory and M theory suggest that additional dimensions exist, compactified and hidden from view. Could God or a divine entity be a multidimensional being interacting with our reality in ways we cannot perceive? Miracles, divine interventions, or even the subtle synchronicities in our life might be manifestations of such interactions. This perspective doesn't diminish the divine but elevates it. Instead of a God bound by the physical universe, this view places God in a realm so vast and complex that our minds can scarcely begin to understand it. It aligns with the notion of a creator who is not limited by the rules of the creation. Interestingly, ancient spiritual texts often hint at realities beyond the physical world. In many religious traditions, God is described as omnipresent and omniscient, qualities that could align with existence in higher dimensions. The Bible, for example, speaks of a heavenly realm beyond earthly understanding. The Bhagavad Gita mentions the infinite and unmanifested aspects of the divine. Could these be poetic descriptions of higher dimensional spaces? Even the mystical experiences of saints and prophets often describe encounters with something beyond, a presence that defies explanation within our three-dimensional framework. These narratives, while spiritual in nature, resonate with the modern scientific idea of dimensions beyond human perception. For centuries, science and religion have been seen as opposing forces, but the exploration of higher dimensions offers a bridge between the two. Both seek to answer the same fundamental questions. Why are we here? What is the nature of reality? And is there something or someone greater than ourselves? In science, the concept of dimensions is mathematical and precise. In faith, it is metaphorical and expansive, yet they may converge in their ultimate truth. For instance, famous physicist Michio Kaku has suggested that what we call God could be the consciousness of the universe operating in higher dimensions. Similarly, theologians like Paul Tillich have argued that God is the ground of being. existing beyond the constraints of time and space. This convergence invites a profound shift in perspective. Instead of asking where God is, perhaps we should ask how God interacts with the layers of reality we cannot see. Could prayer, meditation, or faith be ways of reaching across dimensions? Could divine inspiration be a momentary alignment with a higher dimensional force? Friends, miracles have long been cited as evidence of God's presence. But what if miracles are not violations of natural laws, but expressions of higher dimensional laws? Imagine a two-dimensional world experiencing the intervention of a three-dimensional being. Actions that appear miraculous, objects appearing out of nowhere or moving without explanation, would simply be routine operations in three dimensions. Similarly, miracles in our world could be the result of higher dimensional interactions. Healings, visions, or even the creation of the universe itself might stem from forces operating outside our observable dimensions. This perspective doesn't negate the divine, but frames it in a context that harmonizes with scientific inquiry. If God exists in higher dimensions, what does that mean for us? It challenges us to expand our understanding of existence and to approach both science and spirituality with humility. It suggests that our reality is but a shadow of something far greater, a fragment of an infinite tapestry. This perspective also invites a sense of wonder. Imagine that every moment of your life, every thought and action is observed from a dimension where time and space collapse into a singular whole. In this dimension, God might not only witness but also influence, weaving threads of meaning into the fabric of existence. The idea of God hiding in higher dimensions is both thrilling and humbling. It reminds us of our smallness in the vast cosmos and our potential to glimpse the infinite. Whether you view God as a personal deity, an abstract force, or a universal consciousness, the possibility of higher dimensions enriches the mystery of the divine. Friends, in the end, the unseen reality remains just that, unseen. If the God were easily understood, easily observed, would the divine still inspire us? Maybe the hiding of God in higher dimensions is not an act of separation, but an invitation, a call to explore, to question, and to marvel at the unknown. For in the search for God, we find not just answers, but the boundless wonder of existence itself. Thank you for watching.